What's up? It's Steven from tripovalifestyle.com. Lauren and I are out here on a road trip right now. Uh, Chilling in the back of the van here. We're pulled off at a gas station, so sorry for this Blair Witch Project style lighting we got going on. This is the best I can do at 1 o'clock in the morning at a gas station, but we were cruising down the interstate listening to this financial podcast, and it was all about retirement investing. Kind of inspired me to do a quick video about a really common misconception. So the misconception has to do with all these different buzzwords that you hear. You hear all kinds of recommendations for what to invest in for retirement. And like, for example, a really common question could be, one of my friends told me that a Roth IRA is a really good thing to invest in. Another friend told me index funds are the best thing to invest in. So which one's better? That would be a common question, right? It turns out that question doesn't actually make sense. And this is the common misconception here, is a Roth IRA and index funds are two completely separate things. They're not even on the same wavelength, okay? So there's kind of a hierarchy, and one of them's on one level of the hierarchy, one's on the other. So a Roth IRA, for example, is an account type. It's a container for investments. It's not an investment itself. You can't invest in a Roth IRA. You can't buy shares of a Roth IRA and it produces income for you. That's not how it works. Roth IRA is an account type. It's a container for investments. So other types of containers or account types are like Roth IRA, traditional IRA, 401k, 403b, SEP IRA. Those are all containers or account types. So why are there all these different account types if those aren't even different types of investments? Why are there like 10 different things that you can choose from just to hold your investments inside of? The difference between those things is tax treatment mainly. All right, so it's how the government treats the investments inside those containers is determined by which container you choose. All right, the other thing is just other government rules like how much money you can contribute to that type of account, stuff like that. So it's all about how the government treats that account and what rules you have to follow and what taxes you get. So that's one decision you have to make in your retirement investing. What type of account or types of accounts do you want to invest inside of? But there's a second question. The second tier of this hierarchy is, what investments do you actually want to make? So like stocks or bonds or index funds or mutual funds or ETFs. Those are all actual investments you can make inside those account containers, okay? So that's a separate question you have to answer. And so that's kind of just the misconception that I wanted to clear up, is there's two different levels here, those accounts or containers and then the actual investments. If you want a little bit more detail on either one of those things, but especially which investments are our favorite types for the actual investments, check out our article on tripovalifestyle.com. Go to the money section and read how to invest in stocks. The easiest way is the best way. That'll help you learn a little bit about our favorite actual investment. All right, but realize it's a separate question. What type of account, what type of retirement account you want to hold those investments inside of? Totally separate question. Anyway, just wanted to get on here and kind of say that, but we're going to get back to this road trip now. I got a couple more hours of driving to do tonight, so catch you next time, and stick around for travel content and check out the places we're going to go. See you later.